ArenaNet has officially announced the 4th expansion for Guild Wars 2, and it is Secrets of the Obscure. This name was actually leaked out a few days ago by the Steam database site, as well as trademarks discovered by the firm that's filed other trademarks for NCSoft in the past. But now it's official, and here is everything you need to know about it. There will be some slight spoilers ahead, but nothing too crazy since, of course, the expansion isn't out yet. Secrets of the Obscure will have us joining a group called the Astral Ward, who apparently have been protecting Tyria for some time, and they're being attacked by demonic forces called the Cryptus. When the expansion launches, it will introduce 2 new maps called Skywatch Archipelago and Amnetus. Amnetus is likely a reference to the Greek name Amintus, derived from the word Amintor, meaning defender. Apologies if I've butchered the pronunciation of any of these. There will also be a new hub area, the Wizard's Tower, which has been hovering over Tessix Hill since Guild Wars 1. This will serve as the jumping off point for players and act as a central hub for the new expansion. We will apparently be following the Cryptus into the Demon Realm, but it's not clear if that will be an instance or part of these maps or future maps to be added. So just to recap, we're going to be starting out in a floating archipelago high above Tyria, which is being threatened by demonic forces that we'll presumably jump and fly down to, and possibly chase into a spooky demonic realm. If that all sounds familiar, it's Tears of the Kingdom. Anyway, we'll be teaming up with space wizards called the Astral Ward and participate in bounties, treasure hunts, and other adventures to earn Astral Acclaim, a new currency. There will be daily, weekly, and seasonal achievements across the game to earn Astral Acclaim, and it can be exchanged in the Wizard's Vault for unique items like armor pieces, weapon and mount skins, gold, legendary crafting materials, and more. ArenaNet makes mention of an organization called Wizard's Court, so it's not super clear how they're connected to the Astral Ward, but it seems like one is probably a subgroup of the other. We will also get a MacGuffin called the Heart of the Obscure, which will serve as a sort of master key to special doors, rewards chests. It'll open and close rifts for the Astral Ward, and create support items like leyline and updraft gliding generators. Speaking of updraft and leyline gliding, there will be some changes made to the Skyscale mount too. There will be new, supposedly easier ways to unlocking it, and the Secrets of the Obscure Mastery path will add new capabilities to it, like updraft gliding and in-combat mounting, and even an aerial flame attack. Griffin will apparently also be sharing some of these masteries. And if you've already trained your existing Skyscale masteries, there will be bonus effects granted to players who have both mastery lines progressed. I'll put the entire list of masteries and their effects on screen, so you can pause the video here if you want to see. The Skyscale, Astral Ward, and Heart of the Obscure mastery paths will all launch with the expansion, with a 4th mastery line coming at a later date. Alongside the new maps, masteries, and tools, Secrets of the Obscure will launch with 2 new strike missions. We don't know much about them yet, but they will be called Cosmic Observatory and Temple of the Thebe. Extrapolate what you will from those names. Secrets of the Obscure will also introduce a new system called Weaponmaster Training. It's not yet clear if this will be a mastery path, part of the hero point system, or something else entirely, but ArenaNet is referring to this as a feature of the expansion. Essentially, this is turning elite spec weapons into core weapons, so you'll be able to use weapons that any and all of your elite specs have access to, even when you're not running that spec. And remember, this only applies to weapons, so if you want the trait lines and abilities from an elite spec, you still need the appropriate expansion and unlocks. You'll be able to preview the Weaponmaster Training system this weekend, which is June 29th through July 2nd for those from the future. Now, in addition to the expansion itself, the August 22nd release will also bring other gameplay and mechanical changes to Guild Wars 2. First, armor runes are getting a rework. In their current form, they have 5 tiers of stat bonuses, with the 6th tier giving additional bonuses or special effects. The 6th tier special effect is getting removed from runes completely, and it will be separated and moved to a new slot upgrade called Relics. While this was bundled with the Secrets of the Obscure announcement, ArenaNet does say that on the 22nd, everyone's build will be updated to reflect this. This will allow players to arbitrarily combine runes and relics to make new combinations and possibly add a new layer to their builds. Personally, I'm for it. Why not? The second release, apparently around the end of the year, will also bring expanded weapon proficiency to the game. ArenaNet has pretty much confirmed that we won't be getting any more elite specializations, so this, along with the Weaponmaster Training system, seem to be a way for them to still expand on existing specs. Each profession will get access to an additional weapon. We don't yet know what the skill set will be like for those weapons, so that's yet to be seen. Again, I'll put these on screen, so feel free to pause if you want to take a look yourself. And finally, the August 22nd release will bring 2 new sets of armor, Astral Ward armor and Rift Hunter's armor. Both will have different looks for each weight class, and a yet-to-be-announced 3rd armor set will be released at a later date. Secrets of the Obscure will also introduce a new legendary armor set called Obsidian Armor. Unlike current legendary armor, this will be acquired through open-world PvE gameplay, no raids or competitive modes required. This seems to be another nail in the coffin for raids, unfortunately, but that's a discussion for another day. ArenaNet notes that you'll be able to begin the collections towards Obsidian Armor on August 22nd. but the actual armor set won't be released until the second release date, again expected around the end of the year. Guild Wars 2 Secrets of the Obscure will go on sale August 22nd of this year for $24.99. 2 further content update releases will follow every quarter according to ArenaNet, which will bring challenge modes to the aforementioned strike missions, as well as another map, a new fractal, and new rewards. Oh, and ArenaNet is expected to run a sale on Legacy Guild Wars 2 products for up to 50% off on both their own store and on Steam. That's starting June 29th. Thanks so much for watching. This was kind of a new format. I've never done a real news post like this before, but there was a lot of information to digest from today's news, so I thought I'd give it a shot. If you like this or want to see more content from me, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. See you next time.